Not sure whether to buy Sky or BT Broadband? In this video, we've compared BT and Sky in a number of key areas to see which is best. But before we begin, make sure to click the links in the description below to find the best prices at the moment on Sky and BT Broadband. These links show the best deals on offer at the moment, and they might be cheaper than what you find on the main website. Let's get started. When it comes to download and upload speeds, Sky and BT are very similar. You can get a download speed of up to 900 megabits per second with both providers, and across their different deals, the speeds are also pretty similar. The only difference is BT's minimum speed guarantees and upload speeds are a tiny bit higher. For example, if you look at their 900 megabit plan here, you get a minimum of 700 megabits as the guarantee, and with Sky, they only guarantee 600 megabits. BT's upload speed is about 110 megabits per second, and with Sky, it's 85 to 100 megabits. But in reality, if you buy the same sort of speed tier from both providers, the performance will be pretty similar. Just note that at the moment, a lot of providers are upgrading their networks, so by the time you're watching this, the maximum speed on BT or Sky might have changed. That's why it's worth going to the links in the description and putting in your postcode to see what maximum speeds are on offer at the moment. Right now, Sky Broadband is a bit of a better choice if you want to include add-ons like cable TV and landline phone minutes. So it used to be BT had quite an extensive range of TV plans, but if you go to their TV deals page now, it just pushes you towards EE TV. So you can't buy BT Broadband and TV anymore. You'll need to do it on EE instead. If you do want broadband and TV, these packages are definitely worth looking at. They're quite flexible and easy to understand, so we've put a link to these in the description as well. But Sky definitely has BT beat at the moment when it comes to TV. You can get a quite straightforward little streaming box with their stream service, or get a fully fledged TV box with Sky Q that allows you to pause, rewind and record live TV. And you can even get a smart TV with Sky TV installed using their Sky Glass product. This can be quite a nice way to get a smart TV if you don't have one already, without paying a huge upfront cost. You just commit to it on a contract, combined with Sky TV, and you can add broadband as well. Sky is also a better choice when it comes to broadband and landline. If you want anytime calls, they're generally cheaper. BT's inclusive minute plans can be very expensive, and with Sky, you don't have to pay extra to get a landline service, which is nice. They also have this Wi-Fi Max add-on if you have a big house and want to make sure you get the best possible signal. So if you want a more inclusive broadband plan, potentially with TV, landline or Wi-Fi add-ons, Sky is a better choice. In terms of pricing, Sky is sometimes cheaper than BT, but it can depend. So let's take a snapshot now when we're filming this, but note that this can change quite a lot. They constantly vary their prices based on whatever promotions they're currently running, so it's worth using the link in the description to see current pricing on Sky and BT Broadband. What we're seeing at the moment is pretty typical. BT is waiving the setup fee on some of their deals, sometimes they do this on all of them. So at the moment, 900 megabits per second is £45 per month, and with Sky it's a bit cheaper at 43, although there is this £5 setup fee, which you can get refunded sometimes. It's a similar story with the cheaper deals. For 150 megabits per second, you'll pay £31 with BT and £32 up front. With Sky, it's $29 and you'll only pay that £5 setup fee. One thing BT does do though, when they have higher prices, is include a reward card. So at the moment, if you use that specific link we put in the description to go to the BT website, they'll throw in a £50 reward card on most of their deals. So this is like a prepaid debit card. You can use it basically anywhere, such as on shopping or groceries, to offset a month or a bit more than the month of the bill. But generally, Sky can still be cheaper than BT, despite this reward card. There's also one weird thing about BT we want to mention. Because of the way they promote their deals, sometimes the faster ones are cheaper than the slower ones. So you can see here, 900 megabits is £45 and 500 megabits is £50. Just something to be aware of. It's not always cheaper to go for a slower speed with BT. So by default, with BT, you get their Smart Hub 2 router, and with Sky, you get their Broadband Hub router. These both perform pretty well in small to medium sized households. Both routers come with 4 gigabit Ethernet ports, and from our testing of BT's router, we found it performed really well. But although they perform well, the tech in these routers is a bit outdated. With some other providers like Vodafone, you can get a Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 6E router, which will offer better Wi-Fi performance. These other two routers only offer Wi-Fi 5, meaning their signal isn't as strong. You might need a signal booster if you have a large house. But with Sky, you can get a Wi-Fi 6 router. If you choose that Wi-Fi add-on we talked about earlier, they'll send you their Sky Max Hub. This is a more modern router, and it performs better than the BT Smart Hub too. So in terms of routers, both providers are about equal, but if you pay more, you can get a better Wi-Fi 6 router with Sky. One area where both BT and Sky perform really well is their customer service. You can see here, this report shows Ofcom's findings when surveying customers of different major broadband providers. Both BT and Sky customers have fewer reasons to complain than the average, and they perform a lot better than the likes of TalkTalk and Virgin Media. Overall satisfaction ratings are quite high as well, at 83% for BT and 82% for Sky. And generally, when you call them up, it's pretty quick to get in touch with someone on the phone. Both Sky and BT have UK-based customer support, which is nice. We've only personally tested BT's customer service and found them to be quite helpful, but we think Sky generally does quite well here too. Sky does have a lower rate of customer complaints, so they might perform a bit better than BT overall. So, should you choose Sky or BT Broadband? Generally, we think Sky comes out on top, but BT is still definitely worth considering if you want a basic plan, and they have cheaper prices when you're looking. Both companies have about the same download and upload speeds, and offer good customer service, but Sky has a better choice of add-ons, and if you don't mind paying a bit more for it, their router is also better as well. Also, Sky Broadband is often a bit cheaper than BT. Remember, to find the best deals on these two providers at the moment, use the first two links in the description. And if you're using BT or Sky, or maybe you've even switched between them recently, let us know about it in the comments below.